Okay.
Good morning. Deacon Billy Joe here with my friend
Wendy. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. We're glad to see you guys all today. Today we are going to do our next set of Holy Week handprints. And today we're going to do a little bit more. Tell us what we're going to be doing today, Wendy.
You bet. We're actually going to do two handprints today because kind of two things happen in this story of the betrayal. So we're going to roll up our sleeves a little bit, and we're going to actually do a handprint of a garden. So for that,
what do I need before we start to make sure I have everything?
Yep. So what we need is your paper. Mine, I just keep continuing with mine, but Billy Joe is doing a different one every day, which is kind of nice because then you can make your whole Holy Week booklet. So get your paper. You'll want two today if you want to do, both handprints, okay? We're going to start with our garden handprint. So you want green probably because we generally think of plants in a garden as green. We're going to make some flowers. So whatever color flowers you want, you can have them all the same, or I have a pink and an orange and a yellow and kind of a red here. But whatever color flowers you want, you'll want those markers. And because we're going to go from this handprint to the next for sure, you're going to want your wipes or something to wipe your hand off in between. Yeah.
All right.
That ought to do it.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay, so let's start with the green. And I get my computer down on my paper here so everybody can see a little better, hopefully. Okay, green marker. And let's start by coloring 4 fingers and just the top part of your hand right here. In the green.
I'm getting better at this, Wendy.
I know, right?
All right, I have 4 green fingers. I beat you. Holy moly, how'd that happen?
Got this part, Billy Joe?
Yep, I'm good.
Right here? No, this part right here. Pay attention.
Oh my gosh,
Follow the directions.
Sorry. I was so excited.
Because you gotta have grass or your land part here. Can't just have stems. Okay, here we go. Spread your fingers a little bit and then down they go. Rub the hand a little bit. Beautiful.
All right.
Mine don't quite connect here, so I'm gonna make that happen because I don't want any stems kind of floating in air there. While we're at it, most flower stems have leaves, right? So just color a fingertip and do some leaves on the sides of those stems that you created with your fingerprint or your handprint there. Okay. I'm going to wash my green off, or at least most of it. Could just use my other hand too, I suppose. Got lots of fingerprints. That's what we're going to use next is our fingerprints. So pick a flower color, whatever color you want. I'm going to start with orange.
Okay. I'm going to go yellow. Okay.
Okay, just a fingertip or 2. And then however you want to make a little flower, I'm just going to make a little daisy kind of type. So go in a little circle. You just have to replenish your colors as needed to complete. Okay. I'm going to wash in between and switch colors. So next I'm going pink. You can have different colors flowers, or they can be all the same. Doesn't matter. And now I'm going to switch to my red color here. I like color in my garden.
Me too. You know, Wendy, this would actually be a really fun project. Like if you can't be with Grandma and Grandpa for Easter, you could make them a cute little Easter garden and mail it to them. That would be sweet.
Great idea. All right, I'm just going to take my yellow and put some centers in my flowers. Like so.
How are you done with all your flowers already? My goodness.
I don't know, I'm kind of bright here. I probably should have closed the blinds over here, but I wanted to let the light in today. It's kind of gloomy here in Maple Grove, but there is the garden.
All right.
Ooh, I like your blue flower.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Billy Joe kind of used her whole fingertip or her whole fingerprint. And I just use my fingertip, and however you want to do it. You know, if you even want to maybe draw with your fingertip a flower too, instead of just making dots, that's fine too. However you want to create your own garden. So then
wasn't very good at listening to all the directions.
we have to label this one too, Billy Joe.
All right. What should I label this one today?
This one is a long one. The Garden of Gethsemane. That's the name of the garden where Jesus went to pray before he was going to be betrayed. Okay, so you might want to ask Mom and Dad to help you spell that if you need to, or look it up in your Bible. Beautiful. Yeah, love it.
Awesome.
Okay, on to the next one now. This is the betrayal. So for that one, you're going to want your new piece of paper. I'm just going to continue on my paper here, but you're going to want a black and a brown or some color for your hand, for an actual hand, and then a color for coins. So it could be, if you have a gray, you could use gray for like 30 pieces of silver, or black. The black doesn't really come out real dark, so that is fine to use for coins as well. Okay, taking your color for your hand, color the whole hand.
Oh boy.
Yep.
This is where it starts to tickle.
Whoops. I think I'm kind of wearing out my brown here, but we'll make the best of it here.
We'll have to watch back to school sales for you in a few months and get you some new markers. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Try and leave the center of your hand open. Sorry, I forgot. Until I started to that, I got to that point.
I've got a wipe.
It's okay if you don't, because that part doesn't really show up all that much anyway, honestly, unless you push really hard. Just when you push your handprint down, don't push in the middle.
Okay.
Okay? So get it all colored brown or whichever, and then here we go. Handprint down, press it around, but not in the middle if you colored your middle palm. Okay?
Yeah, mine didn't work so well.
No? Oh, your brown must be wearing out too. It's okay. You can kind of fill in if you want to. Just go with a fingerprint and fill in around there if you want to make it look a little bit more like a hand. But basically, the betrayal is that Judas was paid 30 pieces of silver to betray Jesus. And so I'm just going to wipe off a fingertip or two here to make our coins or our 30 pieces of silver. So take your black or your gray, and once again do your fingertips, just the tips. So you want it to be round to look like a coin, and then start putting those coins, dot those coins in the palm and all around. Make sure you count to 30.
Okay, here we go. We're going to test out our math skills today.
And you're not going to fit all 30 in the palm, so you can go out and about and around as well. Oh.
I'm at 20.
28, 29, 30.
25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. All right.
And there you have it. One last thing. We need to title this. And this is called The Betrayal.
There we go.
There we go. We're getting down there, Billy Joe.
We are.
Only a few more handprints to go.
It's true. We've got one for tomorrow. And
yep.
We have, what is tomorrow's Thursday? We're on Wednesday, right?
Tomorrow's Thursday.
One on Friday.
One on Friday.
We'll finish with a final one on Monday.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Awesome.
So stay tuned and finish your Holy Week in handprints.
Yeah, and if you haven't caught up on the other ones, they're all back there yet, so you can go back and take a peek and do them. And if you're doing them on individual pieces of paper like I have been doing, you can put them in the order that they need to go, and you'll be just fine. So here we go. I got my little Holy Week handprint book right there.
That's great.
All right.
Okay.
Well, thank you everyone for joining us today. We would love to keep seeing your pictures of what you've been doing. So feel free to send those to us either through our Facebook page that we have. You can email them to either Wendy or myself, or you can text message us to them, or however you want. But we would love to see what you guys have been up to.
Yes, we would.
All right, everybody. Keep taking care. Stay safe and healthy.
Have a great day.
All right.
All right.